Lion's Den, powered by KCB Bank. Last in the den are two social entrepreneurs looking to be industry leaders in the provision of clean energy.
Hello Lions, my name is Ishmael Hezekiah, co-founder of BENTOS Energy.
My name is Simfrus Ochieng, a social entrepreneur and a qualified electrical engineer. At BENTOS Energy, we provide alternative clean household energy solutions through recycling of biowaste into eco-friendly charcoal briquettes. The challenge we are addressing today is that we want to reduce the amount of waste from the landfills, reduce deforestation rates, and also minimize the amount of respiratory health challenges, as well as reduce unemployment among the youth and women. Our product is made of a resin of paper sludge and biowaste, which is clean and affordable. For the last 6 months, we've been able to recycle 120 tons of biowaste from the landfills. This translates into a gross revenue of 1.8 million Kenya shillings with an average margin of 50 to 60. We also complement our revenue through consultancy services. We have up to date a customer base of 200 households within the Eastlands area. And with your investment, we are able to double this number through increased distribution, stockist, and aggressive market surveys. We are requesting for 1 million Kenya shillings to give up to 15% stake, equity stake of the business. And the investment is tended to go to procurement of modern briquetting machine, distribution logistics, as well as recruitment of personnel.
A slightly nervous pitch, but our entrepreneurs managed to demonstrate the many benefits of their business venture.
You said you've done sales of 1.8 million?
Yes.
That was over the 6-month period?
Yes.
That's when you began the business 6 months ago?
Yes, 6 months ago.
And you mentioned a margin of 50 to 60. Is that your profit margin or your gross margin?
Our gross margin is at 60% and our net margin is at 46%.
46.
So you have very limited expenses?
Yes.
Okay.
Where did you get your initial capital from and how much was it?
We have raised $7,000. The company is owned 50% stake.
And how did you get your first 200 customers?
We started as a consultancy firm, and we consult through World Vision, who engage us to train former street children on how to use the green fuels, and through that, we've been able to entice them to use this.
Which one is a kilo? The top one or the bottom?
The bottom one is a 2 kilogram packet.
Okay.
And this one is a 4 kilogram packet.
So how much is that?
This one goes for 60 shillings.
60?
Yes.
And this one?
And this one goes for 30 shillings.
Okay. How much goes to the distributor?
To the distributors, we still give it to them at 15 shillings. Now they sell it at their own markup.
Okay.
Also building onto that, our briquettes, they are smokeless and odorless, as you can see. It's actually, the flame is actually burning.
Is that cooking right now?
Yes, it is burning. You can just come and have a feel.
I was wondering what this is doing here. Oh, wow.
Yes. One thing about it is, it burns twice as longer compared to the normal wooden charcoal.
Impressive. It's actually no smoke, huh?
Yes.
No smoke, no smell.
That makes it convenient to be used inside a house because no carbon monoxide is produced.
And what's the cost of this soy compared to normal charcoal?
Normal charcoal retails at 50 shillings a kilo.
50?
Yes.
And this is 15?
This is 15 shillings.
Okay, so I think your product is very interesting. I really love the social entrepreneurship aspect of it. Since I personally cannot add any value to the business, I'd have to say I'm out. But thank you. And all the best.
Where do you see the business in 3 years?
We see a brand in our retail shops, in the supermarkets, because we'll have already doubled our capacity with the new modern briquetting machine. And we will be able not to serve only the Nairobi County or area, we will be able to serve Kenya as a whole.
So let me tell you where I'm sitting right now. So I like what you do. I love the fact that you're getting rid of waste, you're eco-friendly. It's not an industry I personally feel that I know that much in. And I also wondered, whether you've thought big enough in terms of how you can scale this. So I think you need more than $1 million. So I would actually propose that one or two of the other lions come in with me and we give you more than $1 million if you're willing to let go of a bit more shareholding and see if we can scale it bigger than just doubling it. Doubling it is just going to take you to a little bit further than where you are now.
How many tons of sludge are you using a month?
Sludge, you're using around 8 tons.
And in your scale-up plan, let's say in year 3, how many tons do you think you'll need?
Double our capacity, we'll be doing in the range of 25 tons.
How does 8 go to 25 if you're only doubling?
So looking at, with the new machinery you're getting, it won't be the same capacity. It's going to be, the capacity is going to increase.
Darshan, are you in?
What I want you to think about is the maximum percentage of shareholding you're willing to give for the 1 million shillings. You can have a minute to think about it.
We initially wanted to give a 15% for 1 million Kenya shillings. But we are willing to give up 30% for 2 million shillings.
You may have other sources of this raw material, but I know we're by far the biggest in the region, in East Africa. But I need an incentive to come in. I'll add a lot of value. You'll become part of the Chandaria stable.
And I'm comfortable if you were to give him slightly more.
I think we can give up to 40% because of the value you're going to add.
For 2 million, but how would that be split?
Okay, so for the 1 million I'm bringing in, I would like 25% of your business. For the 1 million she's bringing in, she'll take 18% of your business.
I'll counter that offer. Still give him his 1M for 20. I'll take 15. Yeah, I'm saying 40.
All right, I don't want to get into a price war either, but I'll match his deal and I won't go any lower than that 15. And Mike still hasn't spoken.
I'll stick to the deal. 15%, 1 million. No long stories of confusing you guys.
We've come to a conclusion, and we'll take Darshan and Wandia for 40%.
You lost me my 3%.
I'm sorry. Quiet.
In the first time that we've been in this activity, we managed to get much more than we wanted.
This will just make a great story for Chandaria Industries as well. And I just love the social impact element. Yeah.
The value he's going to put will help us grow at a much more faster rate than whatever we anticipated for.
Inside there, it was fire. The answers came out. We got more than we asked for.
Lion's Den, powered by KCB Bank.